do you think I came up the lagging in a bubble?
Oh Jesus, he's falling around the gap.
Hang on, can I submit my confession?
Hello and welcome to Dirty 30, the episode of Meet in the Middle podcast. My name is Jake and I am joined by the unholy trinity of Danny, Rachel and James.
I'm back!
She's back.
What's up?
How are we?
Back again.
Yes, she's back. She's back from the living.
I am.
Well, back from the dead, sorry.
Back
Back
from
from the
the
dead. She's
Well,
How are we?
I'm good. I'm back to normal again, thanks. How are you guys?
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, not bad.
Are we all
not bad.
alive?
Yeah.
Are you alive? How's the head? Where were you last week?
I was in Carrick Shannon for my sister-in-law to base hen, and yeah, we all got COVID, which
Oh
was lovely.
no!
Oh, did you actually get it yourself? Did you? You kept that
Didn't want to
secret?
say.
Oh.
So you're
Didn't
saying
want to say.
for the whole internet to hear now?
I have a confession. I had COVID, but it was brutal on the way home. Absolutely brutal. That bus journey. Jesus Christ! Them wee windy roads are.
Oh, dear.
How many sick bags did you get through?
I actually didn't book until I got home.
Not on the carpet again.
Did not
Was
book
that the
until I
booze
got
or
home.
was it COVID? It was.
I couldn't tell you. It was probably everything.
You remember the whole stigma about admitting you had COVID when it first happened, and everyone was afraid to do it. Like there was a shame
know.
thing about it.
Yeah.
And now you're back completing the cycle.
Completing the cycle.
She's reborn.
There was people had it and they didn't have it or had symptoms and then they tested negative. But who knows?
It's crazy.
Who
that
knows?
It's still.
Yeah, it's doing the rounds again.
I guess it's just going to become a thing like the flu now, though. Is that it will just
Yeah.
be
Probably, yeah.
Well,
Circular.
they're just coming up with new names, aren't they? Isn't this the flirty variant or flirt variant? Or
Oh, here we go.
30, episode 30.
flirty COVID,
Flirty COVID.
not
Yeah.
dirty COVID, but flirty COVID.
Yeah.
No, just the flirty one. Just leads you on.
Well, you're fully recovered
I
now,
am.
Rachel.
I'm back to myself 100%. Let's go.
Raring to go.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
bring
you
it
missed a
on.
lot.
What did you think of last week's
Last week's
episode?
episode was brilliant. The three of you jailed really well without me, so I could just sign off my notice and away I go.
No.
Yeah,
Only
and
joking.
Jake covered your quiz. Your quiz was very good as
No,
well.
these were good. These were good. The quiz was hard, and I actually done that on the way home on the bus. I was like, right, I need to get this quiz done. And I was like, what fucking questions is
Oh.
going to trip these things up?
Well, good. We only got 3 points on
I
the
know.
board between us.
I know. Let's see what this week's brings.
Well, of course, I still won.
Fucker.
We'll save that. Save that for this week. Don't get too cocky. I'm back in the mix this week.
Oh, yeah.
And Rachel said the exact same thing in our group chat for the podcast. Rachel said the exact same thing I said on the episode last week, prior to her even hearing it, that she felt like the mother
I
leaving the
did.
kids at
I know.
home and wondering what state the
I had
house is going to be
pure
when she got
FOMO.
home.
I was like, I'm not recording this week. This is not normal.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Yeah.
Back to having a foursome for our Dirty 30 episode.
Ew.
Dirty Danny over
Eddie on.
there. Dirty Danny.
That's all the annual leave for this year on the podcast. We've got none left. Jake's got 1 day left. Danny, he hasn't got the credits yet
Not
for
yet.
annual leave.
The accruals. Danny hasn't got the accruals in yet.
He's currently got 0.25 days annual leave on our employer dashboard.
I need to pick mine. I think mine rolled over
Sam.
from last year.
Actually, well, no, 0.25 of an episode. That's just the border control. I'm sure he's never here
I
for
know,
that
I
anyway.
keep missing
that is
it.
very true.
Jake's got an overrule of holidays for fuck's sake.
I know.
Sure,
I
he's
can
never
take-
missed a day.
I could take holiday next season off.
Well, you can't. No, you can't carry over your holidays to 2024.
Hang on, you
I'm sorry,
guys haven't
Jake.
taken holiday. You've taken sick days.
True, we still have the
I
annual
think
leave.
we need- Hang on. I think the amount of sick days that you've had, I think we're going to have to take
I
disciplinary
think so
action.
too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave that with our lovely human resources.
Oh,
Well, it is a dirty episode.
Now, this will get people talking. if we go viral for that one reason, well, we've made it.
Well, Rachel's already been viral with COVID.
Eh,
The flirty one.
Dirty flirt.
well, yeah, this is episode 30. Mate. Can you believe we've done 30 episodes already? It's
Well, I
flying in.
haven't.
How many episodes? Sorry, how many episodes, James?
30.
Okay, yeah, just testing.
This
30.
feels racially motivated.
30.
30. No, it's gone by so quick. The amount of episodes that we've done and had in the bag. Crazy.
I hope to God I'm not introducing in 3 episodes time.
Oh.
I
think you are, yeah.
am. Episode 33.
33 and a third. Say 33 and a third.
33 and a third.
Okay.
33 and a 30.
Even if you're not, we're going to soundbite that now, and then whoever is opening it, we're just going to play that as a little clip.
Mm-hmm.
How amazing was it, though? We were chatting to
There you go.
somebody in virtual reality, because we were in virtual reality the other night. James and I took part in UK's Finest Fellas, which is a little chat show.
Even though I'm not,
You're not part of the UK, but you are a fine fella.
I'm.
You wanted to be.
Yeah, I'm the foreign exchange
And,
student
You
on the
wanted to
panel.
be in the UK.
Mhm. But who was it? We were talking to one guy in there that was saying that he'd listened all the way from the start and he's finally caught up.
Oh,
Yep.
Yes.
Shout out to Gary.
who's Gary?
One of the
Oh,
listeners.
you're never really on, so you don't know anyone. You're
He's
out
a
of the loop
fine
now.
fella. That's what he is.
Oh, well, thanks, Gary.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
And obviously, if you are doing that, if you are binging through, and just spread the word, send
Apologies for the episode
Yeah.
one.
just send them on, and hopefully we'll get a few more listeners on the back of recommendations. So we greatly
Yes.
appreciate that. And all the kind words.
Yeah, and while we're on the subject, let's if you're listening right now, because there was another friend I was talking to that listens to all the episodes but doesn't subscribe, didn't actually even realize that there was a subscribe or follow button. So if you're listening now on Spotify, it'll take 5 seconds. Just go up to the top of the page, click that little follow button, and then to the right hand side of that, you have a little bell notification to let you know each time we publish an episode, so you never miss one.
Yeah, we can be your wake up alarm on a Friday morning at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's when it goes out, isn't it? Jake gets up bright and early, the chicken out, cock-a-coon.
Good work, boys.
Roosters.
Thanks for the advertising. Good work.
That's it. Job's done now. We can go home. You can handle this episode on your own now, Rach.
Goodbye.
Well, I'm going to take that day's holiday now. See ya. Bye. Nah, only joking. Right. Should
Let's
we
go.
crack on with the full quota of Dirty 30?
Yeah, let's.
Dirty 30. And
30
let's
train of
go.
thought.
Well, have you heard? I'm going back in time. So it's not a
Oh.
recent story. I'm going back to 1908.
Fucking hell. Where are you going?
Quite a long
Yes.
way back.
I thought this is the Dirty 30, and dirty has many connotations, and we'll save the dirty for
Oh.
confessions. But we've got something or someone that has been doing the dirty in 1908. So I'm going to take you all the way back to Paris,
Oh.
and there was a problem back in Paris in 1908 where children were mysteriously ending up in the River Seine.
Oh.
And this dog, this Newfoundland, was always on the scene, ready to rescue them. And so the police were thinking this mysterious
Beethoven.
yeah, Lassie. No, Lassie wants a Newfoundland, but we'll quickly move on from that. And so they set up a crack team to find out who this mysterious criminal was that was pushing children into the river. It was actually the dog that was doing the dirty.
No way.
Because
Kill a dog.
wow,
That's
what
not
had
a name I
happened is
like.
He'd done
by
it
the way.
once. He wasn't. He was rescuing him, but what was happening? He rescued the first child and got rewarded with steak. So he quickly cottoned on that if he pushes a kid into the river and rescues them, he's going to get steak. So there was
What a smart dog.
multiple instances of this dog doing the dirty in Paris, and it's literally resurfaced on TikTok.
What were these kids doing
uh,
alone by the River Seine?
It was 1908. You could play out by yourself.
Washing their clothes.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing a whole lineup of kids, like 15 kids all along the way. It's just like bump, bump, bump.
Yeah, so I thought we'd go a bit obscure and go back in time, but it started to do the rounds, and I think it was like the New York Post. It reached like New York Post and was going viral back then. You could go viral. Not only Rachel was going viral last week.
Right, enough of my viralness. Nobody else needs to know about it. Okay?
At least you weren't pushing children in rivers.
No.
She's
See,
got the
whenever you
Rona.
said 1908, you know what took me back? You know, whenever you went to like a pantomime and everybody started singing, "Let's do the time warp again." I don't know why.
That's not
Because
pantomime.
you were going
Rocky
back.
Horror.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what I mean?
But no, I'm not suggesting you all do the time warp now.
All right, damn.
You could have done
Put
that.
fucking theatre pants on. Fuck's sake. Right.
I don't think they were singing that
Yeah,
in
I thought
1908 either.
No, but because he was
No.
going back in time. He was time
Oh,
warping.
I
He was away
gotcha.
back.
I thought you were going to do
They were
Cher.
singing Les Mis.
No.
Cher,
Was it Les
bitch.
Mis? That was
Sure.
Rocky Horror.
it was Les Mis, wasn't it, in 1908?
Was it Les Mis?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No.
testing.
I'm trying to bring a bit of intellectualness to my
Don't do that
segment,
again,
but
Jake.
I'll save the intellect for someone else. But yeah, man's best friend, clearly not a child's best friend because he was pushing him in the river. What's your guys' thoughts on the dog doing the dirty?
How big is the dog? Like, how big is a Newfoundland? Is it massive?
He's massive.
The size of Taco
Yeah.
and Bell. The wee teeny dog just pushing someone in. Bye.
I think it's just a bit bigger than a Labrador.
Oh, okay.
So they've got
No, it's huge. They're big, huge, like nearly like mountain dogs.
Oh, like the grey.
Oh no, sorry, Newfoundland. No, they're not. I'm getting mixed up with what is Beethoven? That's who I'm getting mixed up
Yeah,
with.
This
that's
is
what
the
Yeah, he
Irish
was a- he was-
woodhound.
no.
They're quite big.
I think
No,
it was
here
a
I'll show you.
Newfoundland
I'll show you exactly what it is now.
Oh.
This is a Newfoundland.
one. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, so to push a kid in, he's clearly going to be able
Like,
to do that.
look at
Let
that
them
one.
know.
That's a monster.
Look at the big
Especially,
chubby face.
have you seen the
Look,
one
the baby
second row down? The
beside
kid hugging it. That's the one he's just pushed in the river.
That looks like, what's that?
Little did
Steven-
that child know.
What's that Steven Spielberg movie? Cujo? The dog?
I'm not sure.
It's like a killer dog.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's scary.
Oh, they're beautiful dogs. Like, oh, just give it a big squeeze.
I have to admit, sometimes I've nearly been tripped down the stairs by Baxter. He nudges his back end when I'm trying to get
He's
around
trying to
him,
get rid of you.
and I've nearly fell down the stairs a few times. I think they've all got it in them, haven't they?
He's trying to get rid of you, Jake.
Just circling back on your question. I'm just circling back on your question about Les Mis. It was the beginning of 1815 to 1832 in Paris.
I was a bit out onto about 70
little
years
bit.
to it.
Just a little bit. Just 2 generations or so.
Yeah, well, I think, have any of you got any stories where animals have done the dirty or anything like that? Or
Well,
Yeah, I mean, my dogs take a shit in the back garden. That's doing the dirty. That's doing the dirty for me.
well, I have a story about Jax. So, whenever
Go
Adam was ironing his shirt to go to work, he left it like hanging on the ironing board. Went into the kitchen to do something, make dinner, whatever, and came back, and Jax must have propped his wee leg up and pissed on his shirt.
Oh,
So he was
Jesus.
fuming and had to go and iron another fucking shirt for work. And the dog, well, I don't know how old he was actually. He might have been about 3, maybe.
Yeah, it's around that
Really
age they're bad.
shits.
Yeah. I remember when Kane was probably 2, 3. As you know, he's a husky. You have to walk them every day or twice a day. Or I used to go out jogging when I was training with him. And I think I went maybe 1, possibly 2 days without walking him. I think it was 1. And he had that much energy. I came home and dug a hole and ripped the hole right the way through my mattress. My mattress was probably about 1.5 feet deep. And he went
I love
through it.
I love it. Huskies are
foam
prone to
too.
doing that, though. They rip up everything. Like, they literally wreck
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice and stone.
Oh, there was a wooden garden brush, like, you know, the 4 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot garden brushes. He chewed the handle the whole way down, right down to the actual brush bit of it, like the whole way down. And we had to bring him in. Then he got an X-ray as he was eating all the wood, and he had like thousands of
Ooh.
splinters
Oh
in
my
the stomach.
God.
And he had to get them like
Oh my
surgically
goodness.
But see,
removed.
they don't realise that they do some harm to them, like they
No.
really don't.
Mm.
And
No harm to you.
harm to you. Like, Jack's ate one of my scarves before, and I didn't realise. I thought it was someone throwing stuff over the fence to poison him.
It's when you have to pull it out the other
You
end.
pulling it out like he's
And
dead.
we took him to the vet and was like, where did all this string come from? And the vet was like, he's been poisoned. Someone's threw something over the fence. He's been poisoned. They've tried to put meat into it, and he ate it. And then whenever we were away for St. Patrick's Day, I was wearing my scarf, and I was like, what's wrong with my scarf? It looks odd. All the little tassels, and I mean, he did a good job. The tassels were like that, and he just went right straight across. All the tassels were gone. I was like, what? How the fuck did he do that?
My goodness.
Dirty.
He's a
Did me
Baxter's
dirty.
he's a serial shredder as well. I can't.
Oh, he's part rat, that guy.
Couldn't believe-
Yeah, I can't leave him to his own devices.
What about
He
Baxter,
literally
Jake?
shred- Yeah.
That's who he's talking about. I'm slow
Has
there,
he
sorry.
did you dirty?
Yeah, well, do you know what? Going back to pissing story, it was
Oh,
during COVID, like the very beginning of lockdown. It wasn't too short, and he must have been about 6 months old. And I had a bed in the spare bedroom, and I was on a call, and it was like I say, 6 months old, going through that teenage where they try and push the boundaries, and he just stood and looked at me and just pissed on the bed. He like locked eyes. And just
You're cleaning this
Yeah.
up, you prick.
But he didn't even cry to go out or anything like that. He was just doing it for attention, just to
we
piss me
shit.
off. Yeah, and just literally dead eye.
Little bugger.
Well, he did that as well when he had his balls chopped off. Came back from the vets, and I just turned around and he got his cone on, and he just shat it on the carpet. He just
Oh my
looked at me and
God.
just say, "So it's right for chopping my balls off." There you go.
You took my bollocks away. I'm gonna shit here. I'm blessed with my two.
Oh, what?
Mine are.
They are clever though, you can
Mine don't
tell.
give me any grief. They're not naughty. They're angels.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, Belle tried to bite me.
Yeah. Well, no, you're a little bitch actually. So.
I was very
You are.
hyper, just off a flight as well,
Yeah.
and just walked into yours.
She doesn't like.
You were a bit
Matt,
loud.
she doesn't
I
like kind
deserved
of
it.
like hyperness or people like joggers running by her or bikes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So,
Yeah, I had way too much energy for her.
but she loves you.
Yeah.
She loves Irish men.
That's familiar to a caller we had the other week. Well, to round it up, if you have got any stories of where your dog has done the dirty on you, or any other animal that's done the
The
dirty
dog's
on
tried to kill you.
Yeah, dog's tried to kill you, push you down the stairs. We're not a claims line, unfortunately, but if you can just send your story in, you can DM us at podcast.meetinthemiddle, or you can email us at meet@inthemiddlepodcast. Okay,
There we go, you got it.
I saved it at the end. Saved it in there. Like that Newfoundland, saved it in the end. Right. That's all from me. And keep them coming in.
Well, since it is Dirty 30 episode, I thought we would talk about Dirty 30 birthdays.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Dirty 30, as we informally refer to, is a phase and stage in life where people, especially women, well, I don't know, maybe men too, are supposed to have found themselves enough to start the walk towards 40. The Dirty 30 is a realization age, unapologetically. Now let's have interesting conversations about sex on the third floor. This is what Google says.
I've only got
So,
2 floors.
do you have any stories? Do you have any stories of your friends, like Dirty 30 trips? Holidays, traditions.
I went to a friend's birthday in Vegas, and I only decided I was going 2 days
Oh,
before they were flying
wow.
off. So yeah, literally just booked it. I think they were flying on the Saturday, and I decided and booked the flights on the Thursday. I managed to get off work as well because luckily my boss really liked Vegas, so I was told by other people I worked with, let him know you're going to Vegas, and he's more inclined to
Oh
let you
my
go.
god.
But yeah, went over there and yeah, I had a great time. That was my first time in Vegas, and got a little bit drunk towards the end, and I missed my flight. I
Back
woke
from
up
Vegas
like an
to
hour
UK
after.
or well, Ireland?
Yeah, yeah well, yeah, Ireland.
Sorry.
But yeah, I woke up and it was the flight had already left like an hour later, and I panicked and obviously just packed everything up and brought my suitcase down to the airport. Look, if you've been to Vegas, you know the Strip is literally 15 minutes from the airport, McLaren Airport, and I don't know, as if I brought my suitcase as if, oh yeah, sorry, we have the flight waiting for you here 2 hours later. But no, luckily they were really nice about it, and they offered me a flight the next day, free
Oh,
of
happy
You're
charge.
day.
lucky.
But I was really lucky.
So
Yeah,
That is
lucky.
yeah. But they said, oh, if I missed that one, then obviously I'd
And
be
was it
that
a
paying.
is
dirty
definitely luck of
30
the
trip?
Irish.
Yeah, it was my friend's
And
30th
was it a
birthday.
dirty 30 trip?
I'll say that. It was Vegas.
And what were you saying, Jake? The luck of the Irish, eh?
Yeah, I know. Look at the Irish to get a flight free of charge. Well, it seems to be a common theme.
Mhm.
You waking up late and running around and forgetting stuff. So, especially after
When did I do that?
last week
Yeah, you.
when you at the wedding.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was thinking flights over to the
No.
UK
That's
to
a
see you.
tradition.
No. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Packed
What
the night
about you,
before.
Jake? What did you do for your 30th? Any dirty tricks?
I went. Well, I had a fancy dress. Did an 80s fancy dress for my 30th.
Oh, class.
I had the dirty done on me.
What did you
I
dress
went
as?
as Ferris Bueller.
Do we have pictures of
That we
this?
need to see pictures of this.
We need to
Yeah.
see.
We do have a picture.
That's
and
going on the Insta.
Yes.
what I'll do is when someone's telling it, I'll find it and I'll show you in a bit. But there was obviously one of the big films in the 80s is Dirty Dancing,
Mm-hmm.
and my DJ was the official Simon Cowell lookalike.
Oh, that was on Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, and obviously it was quite funny because I didn't tell any of my mates or anything like that. So everyone turned up and was like, "Hang on," and like especially when the other few was like, "You got Simon Cowell like DJing," which was quite funny. But the dirty that they did on me was I had to perform Dirty Dancing, but in the
Oh.
well, obviously being a biggish person. No, so they actually literally got me and rolled me across, like everyone joined arms, and then I had to fly, go run and jump at the time, and fly across. Yeah, but I did do a trip for my 30th. Me and my mate, we did Miami and New York, and Miami customs is interesting, especially if you've got a gammy-looking eye. That is the dirty bit of me. Because at the time, I had just had an operation on my eye in the March before. So I was on lead medication. It was touch and go whether I was going because I got herpes in the eye.
What?
Whoa. How do you get
30
that?
30
Yeah.
and got herpes
In the
Yeah.
eye?
in your eye?
Yeah, I got herpes in the eye.
Oh, jeez.
It was a strain of herpes.
For just looking at one.
And so I was going through customs, and I'd just had the operation, as I said, and had like a proper gammy eye. You know, like huskies have one blue eye and one brown eye, and
Yeah, heterochromia.
and because I was on medication for it and everything like that, and the guy just looked at me and say, "What is that? Is it contagious?" So it was like they were going to literally usher me into a back room and everything
It's
like
herpes.
that. So that was it's herpes. I didn't say it at that time.
Herpes. Why'd you go up and knock there?
Herpes.
And obviously going into Miami as well, and they ask you a lot of questions, and also asking if who I was going with was my partner, and if I'd been like, it was just crazy the stuff that they were asking.
They need to
Are you into eye
Make
play?
Yeah,
they need to know the colour of your knickers.
yeah. But it didn't help that because we went through separate parts as well. My mate even got ushered away because he took a chicken sandwich through customs.
Oh, for God's
You just
sake.
don't do that. You never take
chicken
a chicken
sandwich?
sandwich through customs.
Oh, dear.
And he got the dirtiest of looks when someone turned around and said, "Is this chicken?"
Oh, my
Because in America they don't have wafer thin chicken.
Oh, what?
And it,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
well, she made out that they don't have it and questioned what meat it was.
Oh,
So me
shit,
with a
right?
gammy eye, my mate with a gammy chicken sandwich that had travelled across the Atlantic. And that's before we've even set foot in Miami.
And you twisted your ankle while walking with a limp.
Yeah.
So, was Miami dirty or what?
Yes. Yeah. I've never seen.
Gammy eyes, gammy chicken, and dirty Miami.
No, Miami is. If any of you have been, it's a
No.
great place. And did Halloween in Miami.
Yeah.
And I may have fallen in love.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
But
And that's why you got the herpes
Yeah.
on.
It's me, I'm falling in love.
well, it was a bit one-sided. I fell in love with a barmaid. She didn't.
Ah.
But yeah. she
Like
was-
every other man in the room. Yes.
Yeah. It was one of the Cuban bars that we went in, and she was a spitting image of Sofia Vergara.
Oh, we know your type.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm blushing. I'm just getting a bit warm in
It's got to be a
here.
bit sweaty there, Jake, just on the floor.
But it was a good laugh in Miami. We did Halloween in Miami as well, but we didn't get dressed up. And surprisingly, there wasn't many people dressed up either. It was just purely bikini weather.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we'll leave that there for everybody else's imagination of Miami. Johnny, what about you and your dirty 30s?
Oh, I don't really have any stories, I think. I had
Don't you hide behind that microphone.
I had a joint birthday for my 30th with a friend who I don't actually talk to anymore.
Oh.
But it was her 40th
actually.
birthday and it was my 30th birthday. So it was like a
Aw.
30th, and we did like a poster for it where it was like what's that film with Cher and Christina Aguilera in it?
Oh,
Burlesque.
God.
It was that poster.
Yes.
I'll have to share it with you. And then we had like
Excellent.
loads of our theatre friends came to it, and we had like a big photo booth, and then we had like the guy from the X Factor that does the Rachel Adedeji. He did a
Oh,
voice.
no way.
He did a
Richard Lamb or David Lamb?
I don't
Richard
know,
Lamb?
but he did like
A cameo? Is it a cameo or something?
yeah, it was like you pay for the recording, and yeah, he did a message for us for our birthday, which was quite fun. But yeah,
In that voice?
in that voice, yeah.
In that voice? Yeah, class.
Happy
that was some night.
birthday.
I'm sure that was some night of fun.
It was great fun, but no like naughtiness. Nothing naughty.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an angel. I don't get up to anything naughty or filthy.
Yeah, right.
Wrong.
Dirty. Dirty Dan.
Maybe on other people's 30th birthdays, but not mine.
Oh!
Because you can go unnoticed then,
Mhm.
because you're not the centre of attention. At
Exactly.
that
Oh
point.
my God.
Exactly.
I like how we had a X Factor connection. I had a imitation Simon Cowell, but you had the voice of X Factor.
Yeah, and I've met
And
that guy as well, that celebrity lookalike.
Have
Yeah,
you?
I've got a picture of me with him and a Louis Walsh lookalike.
Oh. We need to see this.
Did he have it? Was he English and had a terrible
I
Irish
remember,
accent?
to be honest with you, it was so long ago. But I have got the picture. I'll dig it out. We'll put it on the Insta and the TikTok or something.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for that
Love
Instagram.
it. Well,
We'll have to
thanks.
put a post up of all our 30th birthdays.
Yes.
Oh,
That
that'd
would
be good.
Yeah.
Mine was only 2 years ago now, mind you.
Shut up.
We need to go off, people. What about you, Rach?
Well, Rachel's got the most recent
Oh,
one
I do, yeah.
last
God,
year.
I had so much celebrations for my 30th. I was spoilt rotten. Didn't expect it at all. I had a joint 30th with my mum's best friend daughter, who I grew up with in nursery in Benidorm, and we had a ball. Nothing dirty or nothing, just Benidorm is the usual. Her mum, actually, she's fit as a fiddle. I have to shout out to Diane. She's amazing for her age. Sorry, Diane, I don't mean to mention you, but you are fit. She got on the rodeo bull, and we were all videoing it, and she done like the most. I think it was 90 seconds,
Wow.
and like everybody else that got on before
She
and
knows
after
how to
was
ride
shit.
then.
She was holding on for dear life. The legs were clenched. The hands were going one arm
So
and
it wasn't
everything.
the
I
only
got the video of it.
clenched on one of those bloody things.
But God love her. See, the next day, she had bruises
Oh,
in
no.
between her legs. And she was like, what the fuck? She's like, it was on the rodeo bull. Yeah, oh no, we had a ball. But then I had a joint 30th with Adam because he was 40. So we went on a cruise and travelled a little
Oh,
bit.
amazing.
And then obviously I had my girls' trip this year. So me and my two best friends all turned 30. They turned 30 this year. I turned 30 last year. And we all went to Magaluf. So it wasn't too bad. I think we were quite well behaved, to be honest, apart from getting tattoos and all that shit.
What you get?
Well, what we were going to get, because we went and seen Tom's and Eddie, it was supposed to be like a sunshine or a pig, because our group chat is called the Shy Pigs after the wine. Don't ask, it's just stuck with us. And yeah, I ended up walking into the thingy tattoo parlor and was like, oh, we're going to get this sunshine or whatever. And they're like, I'm not getting a fucking sunshine or a pig, like seriously. So I was like, went over to this slot ball machine thing, and the guy was like, right, you can pick through the little slot machine. And funny enough, I was pissed, so he probably just picked it out and went, oh, look, it's a wee rose. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get that. And fell for it 40 euro later. But yeah,
That wasn't
40 euro
bad.
later. But
Yeah.
no, that was all. There was no real, just
No shenanigans.
good celebrations. No shenanigans. Yeah. So yes, if any of our lovely listeners and watchers have any stories, please send them in through our Instagram or our lovely new email address, meetatInTheMiddle podcast.co.uk. I nearly got it this week. I was really rehearsing it. But yeah, lovely to hear from you and keep the stories coming in. Good content.
It's border control, and I didn't forget it this time. Oh,
yes.
I've just remembered that I need to go and check in my car because I didn't lock it. So I know, I'm sorry, but you can take the call. You'll be fine. You do it all the other times.
He's pissing off again.
I will be here for one, but I need to go and make sure my car's locked. I'll be right back. All right. I'll see you in a minute.
We got a thief in his car.
Okay, go
Disgrace. His car could be stolen by now.
I don't know what we're going to do with him.
Well,
sorry, Danny.
Well, the thing is, though, I think it's only fair that we give one of our previous callers a call, because, and it's yeah. So both of you were off for 2 consecutive weeks, and the victim this week is James. I think we're going to have to speak to.
Oh,
who are we bringing back?
I think we're going to have to speak to Claudia.
Oh,
Claudia,
she loves you, like, so you're in for it now, James.
Yeah, she's.
Let's see if she's about.
On to you. Let me get a number and we'll give her a call.
God bless you. You're hoping she doesn't answer, like, does?
The battery does. Maybe she doesn't.
I'll let you speak to her first.
Hello, Claudia speaking. How can I help?
Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
Hello, who's calling?
It's Meet in the Middle podcast. We're giving you a little call back.
Oh, I don't believe you've called me back.
We've got a surprise for you.
We've got a little surprise.
Oh,
do you know the way you loved our James?
Oh, yes, I do love that little Irish man.
And you called us the other week.
Yes, that's right. He was away, wasn't he? And I did actually put in a formal complaint.
Well,
do you want to cancel that, Claudia? I am back. How are you?
James, oh, you little Irish sausage. Oh, I've missed that lovely, delectable voice. Oh, it just gives me tingles through my minge.
I'd miss yours too. Oh
Claudia,
my
is your
god.
husband there?
Oh, he's up in his office. He's working away. We're having an Indian tonight. I think last time I spoke to you, I was having a Chinese, but I'm gonna have a vindaloo, I think.
Yeah. Do
Yes.
Oh, watch the toilet in the morning.
you want me to tickle your
Oh,
masala?
James. Oh, James, please,
Do
are
you want me
you
to pop your dom?
teasing me? Because you can dip into my
Oh, I
masala
can tease you.
anytime you like. Get a hold of my onion bhaji's as well.
Oh, jeez. I can imagine the smells.
Smells. Darling, mine's... Yes,
Smell.
it smells of roses, darling.
I'm sure it
I've
Well,
got
does.
a
how
lot
you
of
keeping,
spice,
Claudia?
Jane. Yes, Rachel, darling. Oh,
I'm sure you do.
yes. Please, you're
Let's
making me
keep
all
this.
tingly.
Claudia, this is our dirty
There's a
30
crane for that.
episode, and you're being
Oh,
awfully dirty.
I told you, darling Rachel, that last time it's the podcast. It just brings it out in me. And that Jake, it's smutty Jake. Yes.
He is. Thank you.
Oh,
Finally, somebody's
James,
admitting
please
it.
keep talking, James, or you do things that I can't tell you what you do when you speak. Oh, I do love that Irish accent. Oh,
You want to close that door so your husband doesn't
oh,
hear it in the
darling, it's
study?
locked. Locked and bolted.
Take his hearing aid out. You'll hear
Mommy, how
nothing.
old do you
locked from the
think I am?
outside?
I'm not that old. I don't need no hearing aid. I can hear you.
No, your husband's hearing aid, so he
Oh,
can't
darling,
hear.
he can't hear. He's fine. Don't worry. He's locked away in his office. I don't know, watching some hub thing. I think it's called something hub or something or other.
Oh,
I think,
dear.
I've heard of
Yes,
it.
he spends a lot of time up there, actually. Do hear some rustling of
He must
papers
be
and
very busy
knocking
on the hub
noises. I don't know.
And you spend a lot of time with us,
barking.
Claudia,
I
by the
do,
sounds of
yes.
it.
Well, between that and, watching, I don't know, something on the telly box. I sometimes go onto
Yeah.
the TubeTube and have a look at some videos on there too. Yes,
Yeah.
Do you watch
I
our
do
videos on the
watch yours on
TubeTube?
the TubeTube. Yes,
Lovely.
I do. I love it because yes, it's really high quality, and I do love that, James. I do love watching you on the telly box.
Oh, you're making me blush, Claudia.
Oh, darling, if you could see what you're doing to me. Oh,
Oh,
my goodness.
dear.
Oh,
Oh, so it's a dirty
Claudia.
30 episode. Sorry, Jake. Yes, go on.
Yeah. Have you slid into James's DMs yet?
I have not, actually, Jake.
Okay.
But I am.
Okay.
I think he'll slip into my knickers. But I will
Oh, my
slide
Lord.
into his. Ooh. Yes, I will slide into his DMs. But I was kind of hoping that he'd slide into
Be brilliant.
mine first. You always want the gentleman to make the first move, don't you?
He's no gentleman.
Well, how about you give me a little poke on Facebook maybe first,
Oh,
and then I'll make
darling,
the
will
first
you
move.
give me a poke first? Yeah, there
Well,
you can
Claudia,
do it.
God.
you are obviously an older lady.
That's right, yes.
What did you do for your 30th celebrations, Dirty 30?
Oh, for my 30th. Well, I went into London, darling. I went to a lovely venue. I don't know if I can say it on the podcast, but it's lots of whips and chains, and you get tied up on
Oh,
the
wow.
walls. Yes. Oh, that sound. Oh, it brings
A wee
back
bit of S&M.
memories. Oh, yes, darling. I'm into all of that. All of it. And I like to slip into something a little bit spandex and a bit lycra and really skin tight. But it doesn't work if
Wow.
you're really sweaty. So, you have to kind of use a lot of talcum powder first to be able to slip into something like the lycra and the spandex.
That's cheating, Claudia.
You remind me from Ross in Friends in the episode when he puts his leather trousers
With
on.
Oh, I
trousers.
don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, darling. I don't watch that. I don't know what
Oh,
that
you've
is.
never watched Friends?
No.
Bless you.
You can watch it
Oh,
on the
well, maybe I'll
TubeTube.
do that then. Or maybe we could have a little date, James. You could,
Mhm.
well,
Maybe we
we'll have to be
could.
quiet because
Go for a little walk.
What
Collect your pension.
do you mean collect my pension? How old do you think I am?
Well, I'm just
You
assuming.
can go.
You sound of the pension
You
age.
do realize that you can go off people,
I'm sorry. I'll retract that
All
statement.
right, my
Too late
little
now.
Irish sausage, I forgive you. I do forgive you.
Oh, thank you, Claudia.
That voice,
Things have been amended.
just gorgeous. And yes, I did go. I got up to a lot in my 30s. Yes, I did. I couldn't possibly go into everything, but yes, I do remember that. Oh no, I can't do it. I don't know who's listening. I don't know
You
who's
can.
listening
Do
to
it.
this podcast.
Tell us.
Oh, all
Well,
right.
your
Well, I
husband's
ended
not.
up
He's
with
on the
my
hub.
fist up somebody's ass.
Whoa!
Oh,
Jesus
Jesus
Christ,
Christ.
the
I
night
knew,
before the wee
I was
donkey.
so
I didn't know you
sorry,
were a
but it's called
ventriloquist.
fisting, and it's rather nice actually. You just, get a good glide. Once you've got the motion, you just, it's all good. That's probably a little bit too much. I'm sorry. It's
So you weren't
slutty,
using talking
smut.
powder for that?
Well, there you go. You sound a wee bit like Sticky Vicky from Benidorm,
No.
Claudia.
Oh, Sticky Mickey. Yes, I've met her once. Yeah, she lives in Benidorm, didn't she? Actually, I think she's passed away now. Yes,
Well,
it's
she
her
did.
daughter
I
now.
think so.
Has
Froze
now,
the
yeah.
ping pong balls out of her minge. Yes, that's right. I
Yes, she
caught
does.
one once in my mouth. I was going for actually I was laughing. I was laughing so loud. I was like ha 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 ha, and just popped straight into the back of my throat. Tasted like strawberries.
Oh, dear.
Hole in one. Oh no!
It was rather nice
I don't know
actually.
whether-
And what did you? Have you
Oh
still got
no,
that
darling,
ball?
I swallowed
Or
it.
what have you done with that? Oh Jesus!
Well,
Like a
I've got
pelican.
a very large throat. Yes,
Oh my
darling,
God!
I
Some
do.
gullet
No
on you.
gag reflex, James.
Oh,
Straight
Julie,
down.
note it all. I'll write that down. I'll
Oh
be touching
yes,
the ping
you
pong
will,
ball.
and many other things too.
Right, I'm getting warm now. I'm gonna have to
Well,
stop.
Yes, well, I'm going
we
to be
just
warm
called.
later with
Claudia.
my curry.
We
Yeah.
just called you to say
Yeah, there
hello,
you go.
and James is here, but that actually escalated very quickly.
Oh, well, it is a dirty
I
episode,
wasn't
isn't it?
expecting that.
So I guess it does fit
That's
in.
very true. So who better to call than you, Claudia?
Well, yes. Oh, you are a little charmer, aren't you?
I
Oh,
try.
you
I
are
try.
gorgeous. You're all
100% Irish
gorgeous
beef.
as well. Where's the gay one?
Oh, he's gone to.
Oh, he's checking the car or
Oh,
something.
I
I don't
missed
know.
him though. Okay. I do
Oh,
love
there's
that
something
one.
wrong
We
with
do
him.
love a gay, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
We
we do.
do.
All right, darling. Well, look, I'm going to have to go because my curry is about to
Right.
come to the door and I'm craving a poppadom. So I shall catch you again soon. I'll be sure to watch. Okay?
Yes.
Thanks,
You,
Claudia.
Claudia. It's a
Okay,
pleasure
darling.
speaking
Bye,
to you.
Claudia.
Bye,
Take
darlings.
care.
Bye, 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 bye.
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 Bye, Claudia.
Wow. Do you want to cool down?
Is she
Do
gone?
you
That
want to
was
cool down?
fun.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to put the
Jesus
fan on.
Christ.
You've gone a bit red.
I know. Sweating.
All right, I'm back.
After putting
She
years
is a
on me.
fucking gig. See if I was
Aye.
her age. See if I'm
Everything
that age
okay?
and I'm like her. We're
Oh,
going
she's a
well.
goer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I think I'm going to have to get a restraining order.
Here he is back.
Fucking hell, Danny. Jesus,
Aye.
we need to calm James down over there. He's turned beetroot.
Oh,
Aye.
what's
I'm
happened?
like a lobster.
Or
He's got all
Claudia.
hot and sweaty.
Oh,
Call
you,
them
Claudia.
back.
you spoke to Claudia again. Oh, I loved listening to
Yeah.
her on the other episode. Oh, damn it.
I love listening, but
She,
I don't know about talking.
Because it was a Dirty 30 episode.
What did she have
We
to
called her
say?
back. Oh, God.
What didn't she have to say?
She's getting
Oh,
her,
yeah, she had a thing for you,
tikka
Jay.
masala, or tickled her masala and her pop. Yeah, that hasn't gone away
Connie, I
either.
can't wait until you listen back. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Anyway, is your car still there?
Yeah, my car's still there and it's all locked up.
Yeah, how's the car?
now.
That's the main thing.
Yes, car's fine, all
Okay,
locked up.
good.
I'll
Thank God for that.
I'll be here for the next one. Sure. Maybe.
Okay, hope so.
Yeah. So yeah, that was border control.
Whew.
We want to hear from our listeners, authentic, 100% real.
Yeah.
Keep calling in. We love it.
Well, it is time for the quiz.
Girl.
Oh, she's back. She's
And
back.
last week I was supposed to do the quiz, so this week I'm gonna do it. And thanks for James for taking over. Not James, sorry, Jake. Why the hell I had a memory blank? Thanks for Jake taking over, and thanks Danny for taking over my 50p last
You're
week. It was
welcome,
brilliant.
darling.
It was very good. You did well for starting in. So let's hear your buzzers.
Who first?
Danny? Okay, we bit of funkiness going on.
I found you'd heard that call earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
that suits. Right, Jake, let's hear yours.
I think James should go next.
Oh,
I've got a
okay.
little surprise.
Oh, all right. Stealing the limelight again. Well, because Danny keeps on missing segments, this is what I always say in my head when he misses.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn.
all right,
Daniel.
I get it again with the white vans.
Okay, so this is mine.
See you next Tuesdays. Oh my god! So for anyone that hasn't caught up with that was one of our episodes. Danny did the quiz a few weeks ago, and it was about see you next Tuesday. Jake, you fucking crack me
What
up.
was the word?
See you next Tuesdays. These are all. So, are we ready? Are we
Ready.
ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me just get
I'm ready.
Whenever you're ready.
started. Right, we'll start with a little easy number to ease you in.
Thank God you had an easy number on.
Fuck's
She's definitely not an easy lover.
Right, we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yep, let's go.
So, fingers on buzzers. First question is, what year was the movie Titanic released? See you next Tuesday.
Damn, Daniel.
Was that Jake? Go ahead.
1997.
I was going to say that. And he got it.
Damn it.
What were you going to say?
1997.
96.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
So we're moving on. Question number 2.
Cheat.
What does a camel store in its hump?
Damn, Daniel.
Who was that? James?
Yeah. Fluid.
No.
Oh no, we're fucked.
Who's next?
Well, technically, yeah.
Oh.
So-
Was that Danny?
Yeah. Is it water?
No. See you next Tuesdays. Jake?
Is it fat?
Yes!
Yeah, it
He's
is.
on the friggin' roll this week.
What did you say, James?
He's coming back.
It's fluid. It's fatty fluid.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can
Yeah,
bring
I
it
think we should
back.
work it out.
This one is quite easy, so come on, Danny and
Alright,
James, for
alright.
fuck's sake. What is the name of Homer's eldest daughter in The Simpsons?
Damn, Daniel.
Daniel. Who's that?
It was James.
It's
Yeah.
me, yeah. It's Lisa.
Okay, you got it. You
I
got
knew
it.
that.
Anytime I hear that buzzer,
Yeah.
damn, Daniel, I'm like, is that Danny? Don't know why. Okay, so sorry, just let me get okay. The line "to be or not to be" comes from which Shakespeare play? Oh,
That's
Jake
me.
is.
That was me, wasn't it? My
Oh,
Hang on.
hold
Got
on.
in.
Let me read it again, and we'll give it a fair answer. Just a wee second. The line "to be or not to be" comes from which Shakespeare play? See you next Tuesdays.
I pressed mine early.
I heard Jake first, but maybe
I pushed mine while
Right,
she was still
Danny.
reading.
We'll go with Danny.
It's Hamlet.
Okay, maybe it's the lag in the. Sorry. Yes.
Right,
Okay, Danny.
I'll give him.
Danny for the
I'll let you
win. Danny for the win. So sorry. What's the score on the doors? Jake 2
2.
and Danny 1.
And me and Danny wrote
James.
1.
Did you get? Oh, you got one, Lisa. Jeez, I know what that is.
I did.
Right. Okay. Which musician is the godmother to Elton John's son?
Damn, Daniel.
I thought you were going to say godmother to Miley Cyrus.
No.
Which
Which musician?
Madonna?
Oh, no. Sorry. I'll give you a clue. Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sing her songs.
I thought it was. I'm buzzed out.
See
Am
you
I?
next Tuesdays. Okay, Jake.
What else is it?
No.
Um,
Okay, Danny, let's
It
go.
wasn't me.
Think. I sing her songs.
I can only think
If
of
it's not Amy Winehouse,
the only person I can think of is,
Come on,
is
you're giving enough
Shania
hints
Twain.
now.
But
Jesus Christ, the night in the morning.
It's
So
Lady
the
Gaga.
answer is Lady Gaga.
is it?
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just get another wee fancy one here. You're all sweating. What's going on?
I need to get on.
What
the
is
board
it?
here
3,
again.
2,
Right,
1.
okay. Yeah.
No, 2-1-1.
Oh, okay. So, pickles start out as which vegetable? See you next Tuesday.
Damn, Daniel!
I think that was Jake.
Is it cucumbers?
No, it wasn't.
Was. What did you say?
Oh shit!
Cucumber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cucumbers.
Right. This is going to be winner takes all.
Hang on.
Oh, here we go.
I'm on 3. This is
She's
good.
Quizmaster Jake. She can do what she likes.
Taking control again. Look at him.
But you did win, Jake. So anyway, but this one's going to be this one's going to be winner takes all. Now let me find the little question. Right. If you get it close. Right, these are all coffee lovers. So anyway, what is the name of the coffee that's made from poop?
Damn, Daniel!
Kopi Luwak.
What? How the fuck did you get that?
Oh, lost me.
What was it?
What was the question?
Run!
So,
What
what is the name?
the rodents that eat it?
What? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the rodent digests it and poops it out, and then that's what they serve as the
How
coffee
the
bean.
fuck did he
What
get that?
what coffee bean? What is this? That's
Yes.
disgusting.
So, what is the
Kopi
what is
Luwak.
the name of the coffee that's made from poop? So it's Kopi Luwak.
Well, remind me never to have a cup of Kopi
I was-
Luwak. Ooh.
So,
I was literally only talking about that during the week. Believe it or not.
Kopi Luwak is also known as a civet coffee. Is a coffee that consists of partially digested coffee cherries,
Oh.
which have been eaten and defecated. Oh my god, I
Defecated.
can't say that word. By
Defecated.
the Asian. Sorry, let me just read the rest of that out. By the Asian palm, like it's like a palm thing. Yeah, so the cherries
like a
are
giant
fermented
rat.
as they pass through the civet's intestines, and after being defecated with the other fecal matter, they're collected.
This is gross.
So there you go.
I'd try it.
It was because you're dirty.
It's like cherry. It's kind of like a cherry coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
cherry poop
So
coffee.
by default, I won.
no.
He did.
No,
he
she said
did.
winner takes it all, Jake. She's the quiz master.
Jake. What a shame.
To be
How
fair,
many points did I get for that,
Jake was
Rachel?
actually on a
Jake's
roller.
face.
He's away. He's gone. He's gone. He did so well. I did not think any of you were going to get that question.
I would never have got it.
Well, I was literally only talking about it during the week in work. I was telling somebody about it.
Of course you were.
11 or 8.
Literally, this is my
11 or 8.
Slumdog Millionaire story.
Well, there you have it.
Good job.
Next week, who's on the quiz?
Next week, I believe, is Danny.
Oh, are we going to have any code words again?
We shall see. We shall see.
The power is in your hands.
It certainly is. I'm going to make it so difficult for a certain someone
No,
to
Danny,
win.
please. Oh, good. Yes, good. Thank you.
Oh,
I don't know who.
I feel.
hmm
Right. Let's see then. Let's see.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. It's time for confessions. Like that?
Yes.
Ooh.
Go on.
Yay. Right, so we did put up an NGL anonymous link on our Instagram story and asking you, the listeners, for a few of your brief confessions. So that was on podcast.meet in the middle, if you don't already know by now. So we got a few small ones up. One of them was, I don't wash my crack.
Ew.
Fatty
is-
pig.
Yeah.
What?
Rank.
Yeah, I don't know whether this is a piss take or not. I hope to God it is.
Surely you do when you're in the shower.
Yeah. You should do.
The finish.
Absolutely, you should clean your crack.
Oh.
Actually, well, do you know, I've heard a couple of people that
Actually.
don't. They just get the
They
B-day.
don't.
Oh dear. Dirty
Another one we got-
bastards.
Another one we got was, I have a secret tattoo that no one knows about.
Oh.
Ooh.
Did they tell you what kind of
I want to
tattoo
know
it was or what it
more.
No.
If you're
need
listening,
more
I
of
want to
that.
know more.
Yeah.
Whoever that is.
I need
Did
to
they-
know what it is.
Did they get it done in Magaluf? By the
Could
look
have
of it?
been. Yep.
Is it a rose?
Shut up, Jake.
But somewhere.
Shut up.
The other one we got was, we matched on Tinder. So I don't know who's that.
Well, I
who
don't
that is
have
aimed at.
Tinder, so I'm
Obviously
out.
not Rachel.
I'm out.
Not me.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
It's
out.
me or Jake then.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
And speaking of
Oh.
me, another one we got was, I dreamt about one of the J's, and all I will say is fish fingers.
Ah, well, that's something to do with Jake.
That's Jake.
Who's
And
got
his
the
fish
fish
finger wraps.
fingers?
Well, I hope it's about his fish finger wrap story when he makes that for dinner and not
Unless
something else.
You eating fish fingers or something?
Or he's got
Wow.
fish fingers.
I'm speechless. Hang on. We did match on Tinder and the Mad
Fish.
Dreaming.
Yeah, possibly. The last one I have then is, I stole something from you and still have it.
Ooh.
They stole my heart.
Stole your pink eye.
You stole my fish
So that's
fingers
gotta
and my
be
soul.
someone that we know that we've met
Yeah, it has to be.
that has.
I stole something from you.
Yeah, and still have it.
I am missing a
Interesting.
t-shirt.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, it could be you. It wasn't. I didn't text in. I didn't steal anything from any of you three. Okay, and then that's all of the anonymous ones I have, but we also have a couple of emailed ones too. So
Ooh.
if you want to send in any of your confessions, email them in to me at inthemiddlepodcast.co.uk or on Instagram, podcast.meetinthemiddle. And they will be read out anonymously unless you want your name in it. So let us know. Okay, the first one I have is a little mishap between two parents and their child.
Oh.
The other day, my partner and I decided to go and get out our sex toys and have a crazy night. Things got a bit messy, so we gave the toys a good scrub in the sink and left them out to dry on the draining board before going to bed. The next morning, we woke up to horror. We found two children, not one, two children having a sword fight with two massive glass dildos.
Oh my God.
Needless to say, sword fights are now banned in our house.
Glass dildos.
Yeah. Jeez, how did that not smash?
My goodness.
Very middle class.
Yeah. That, you know what that reminds me of? Do you know that video on TikTok? And it was the kid with like the rubbery dildo and he's like, wobbly wobbly sausage.
I don't know that video, but I want to see it. So post it on the TikTok
I'll send it to
or
you.
something.
Yeah. We'll put it up on the Instagram. Right. The next story I have is a little dating mishap.
Oh.
I've been speaking to this lad for a few days. He was basically my dream guy. A chav who shopped at Boohoo Man and drives a BMW and is clearly a fuckboy. You've got to start looking at questioning your own pipe. I went around to see him and he opened the door but didn't speak to me. He just pointed inside. I walked into the house for him only to point upstairs and led me to the bedroom. At this point, I was half expecting to be murdered. Anyway, he comes in, pulls his pants down, and reveals the skinniest dick I've ever seen. And tells me to bend over. So I said, "You what?" And started laughing.
You what? What? What did he say?
I said, "You what?" and started laughing. He repeated himself, and I fucking screamed out with laughter and told him he doesn't have the girth to match the attitude.
Oh, Jesus.
And that I wouldn't be going near it. I left, got in my car, and drove out blasting Spice Girls. Fuck him.
Brilliant.
That's a fucking weird setup. Just opening the door.
Yeah.
You what?
You just walk straight out. You'd be thinking, what's going on here? This is a trap.
Yeah.
I just love the ending as well. I ran off and started blasting Spice Girls.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta have some girth.
Oh my God.
Stop right there.
Oh,
Thanks for that one.
That's a
Right,
good
and
one.
we've got one more confession for you. My husband and I have a pet parrot who managed to mimic the laughter of my mum. He had a weird obsession for her, like she was his mate. Well, one night, my husband and I are going at it, and the bird starts laughing exactly like my mother's laugh. It got distracting, so we stopped until he stopped. We started again, and he started laughing again. My husband sat up during sex and said, "Nope, I can't do this with your mum laughing at me."
That's really funny.
those parts are amazing. Like, they're
Yeah.
amazing.
Isn't there one in Belfast that's always on TikTok and reads out
Yeah.
like the curry order?
Yeah, it's Kilo. My mom is obsessed with him, and literally anything he says, like, "Can I have a wee chicken breast and a wee chip?" And he rings, and the air
Wee
fryer
chip,
noise
wee
and
chip,
all.
chip,
He
and the
actually
Irish
rings.
sausage.
Like, he rings like a ringtone, and then he goes, "Hello, yes, mate. Right, no sweat. Okay, see you later, mate. No problem.
That's so
Right,
funny.
bye. That's so funny.
Who's that
Yeah.
woman that keeps losing
She's
her
like-
parrot as well?
Chanel.
Chanel, she's an African
he's a
grey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, girl in
Where am I getting
Liverpool,
parakeet
Liverpool
from?
has one.
yeah.
Chanel.
Chanel.
She's an
This-
African grey.
We need to get that Belfast parrot on for the calling segment.
Oh my God! Imagine,
Oh,
brilliant.
yes, that
He
would
is
be
so
good, wouldn't
funny.
it?
Rachel. See what you can do. You have to have at least, well, as maximum 3 degrees of separation from that parrot.
That'd be a gag.
Oh, they were
Well,
brilliant.
They were
that's
good.
all our confessions wrapped up. And as already mentioned, you know where to send your confessions. Keep them coming in, and don't forget to give us 5 stars on Spotify or wherever you listen to your Spotify. Listen to your podcast and subscribe, follow, do everything. Hit the bell notification. That's Dirty 30 wrapped up, guys. A full house as well.
Dirty. It was a dirty one,
I'm
wasn't
gonna
it?
have to go and have a shower.
It
Was a dirty
bad.
one, yeah.
Sure.
It
I'm gonna have to
was
go and have a
bad.
shower now and clean.
Yeah, me too.
Make sure you clean your
These are all
crack.
sweating. Claudia
Yes.
freaking.
Yeah, Claudia's
she,
after screwing at me.
she rattled into us all.
She
Oh, I
did.
can't wait to hear it. Can't wait.
You're gonna need a nice shower. Never mind a warm one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Did.
I'm
Well,
still
on
not
that-
over the not cleaning the crack. Clean your crack, children.
Yeah, wash your crack, children. If you're taking one thing away from this episode, wash your fucking cracks.
Hashtag clean your crack.
Don't be dirty. Wash your crack.
Get it on a t-shirt.
Right, that's it from us. Thanks for
us.
listening, and we'll see you again next week.
That's us now.
Bye.
Bye.